Hi, today we'll be demonstrating the day one setup of the SANBlaze SBExpress-RM4 system and the steps required to get you testing your NVMe devices using the Certified by SANBlaze suite of tests. So the first step would be to unpack the server box. If you open it up, you'll notice this box contains all the necessary cables that we'll be using, so you can take these and just put them to the side. And then remove any of the packaging material. There's some rail kits here on the side that you can use if you're racking the system. Put that on the table as well. And then just remove the system from the box. Alright. Then we can proceed and unpack the SBExpress, the RM4 system here. Again, when you open it, you'll see another box on the side here containing all the necessary cabling. So we'll save that and put it on the side here. And then we can just grab the server and lift it out of the box. Again, this also comes with a set of rack rails if you need to rack the system. So we'll leave those in there for now. Alright, so if we can then go ahead and open the accessory box for the SBExpress system. If we open it up, you'll see a quick start guide that tells you how to install the cables and power cord and everything. I'll go over that as well. A different set of rack hardware is in there as well. And then you should find 4 Pcie cables. These are the ones in the pink bags. So we'll need all of these, as well as a power cord and a USB cable. There's also a bracket we can show you later that connects to the front of the server to hold the drives in place if needed. Now that everything is unpacked, you'll see there's the 4 PCIe cables, and we can go ahead and connect those. It's important how they're connected. They're labeled above each connector with a 1, 2, 3, 4 on the Express box, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4 on the server. So you just have to connect 1 to 1, 2 to 2, and so on. So I'll go ahead and start plugging them in. Make sure when you plug them in you hear like a click sound. That means they're fully engaged and connected properly. If they don't click, then you could run into problems if the cables aren't in all the way. The other connector we need to hook up between the two systems is the USB cable. This controls the fans and hot plug behavior from the server, so this is important that this needs to be connected before the system's powered up, otherwise it won't work correctly. So connect the 2 sides of USB to each server, and that should be all set. After that, the only remaining things to do is hook up the power cables. There's 1 for the RM4 system here, and then 2 for the server. So ensure those are connected before you proceed further. You'll also need to connect your Ethernet cable to the server. There's 2 Ethernet ports on the back. The one that we use is the leftmost one. So connect that into there, and then connect the other end into your network switch. Once everything is connected, and before you power on, we can go ahead and insert any of our drives we want to test. There's 16 slots on the front with different types of riser cards. They come in U.2 single or dual port switchable cards, U.3 single port, U.3 dual, and EDSFF risers. We also have quartz risers in U.2 and U.3, which allow for signal glitching and pull plug type testing. You'll notice there's little switches on the front of each riser. If they're in the up position, that indicates it'll support a dual ported drive, and down is for single port or software controlled. If you had purchased a VDM capable system, that capable riser would be in slot 15 all the way at the end. So now that we've got our everything cabled up right, we can go ahead and plug our drives in. I'm just going to plug them into these slots here for now. The drive should kind of snap in, indicating that they're plugged in properly. Alright, once the drives have been installed, we can power up both systems. First, you want to make sure that the SBExpress system's power switch on the back is in the on position. Put it in the on position. It won't turn on until the server gets powered on. Then you can go on to the server, and then on the front panel, just push the green checkmark button for a second, and that'll power up both units. Once you power on the system, the display will show a booting screen, and once you see an IP address listed, the system is ready to use. You can then go ahead and change the IP address. You can either do this via connecting a monitor and keyboard to the server, and you'll be presented with a login prompt where you can run this config_network script, or the system will have a default IP address that would be shown on the front of the display, which you could connect to and then change the IP address that way. I will show you how to change the address in the next part.